Well, Xoli, before I explain, I must confess that when I saw him up there, I honestly could not believe that that was Khuzani, and that is because he was wearing ipinifa. I had anticipated to see the Maskandi king, dressed like a groom that's actually preparing himself to get married tomorrow, but that was actually not the case. So from how he has explained this, he says because of the weather, we know that when we checked the weather yesterday for today, there was a high chance that there was going to be rain. In fact, the entire day yesterday, it was raining here, which then meant that, some cars could not make their way to the homestead of Bungose. So that then became a challenge. So he was then informed by his elders to, wear that pinifa. And in fact, if you explain it in better terms, kukuzila, so azilele imvula, so that it doesn't rain. And really, ever since we arrived here this morning, it hasn't been raining, although the clouds look, a bit full at this particular moment. But everybody here is praying and hoping that, of course, it does not rain. But let me actually bring in my colleague, Vusi. Vusi, we have seen the amount of preparation here, gifts coming every single moment, from people. Some who could not make it were actually sending money to Khuzani. What does this say about, his scale of influence in KwaZulu-Natal and, of course, in the Maskandi genre?
Zola ngibingelele kubabukele ekhaya. Khuzani calls himself the king of Maskandi. Now because even the support that he gets is not support from within Maskandi, but outside the Maskandi music genre. Sibonile abantu from different sectors bezo nigela ngenkomo, like more than 30 cows. Ngibone imoto egcwele nje iphuzu impela eziningi. Ngibona ngempela ukuthi uKhuzani influence yakhe is very, very big, not in KZN only, because kunabantu engizwile, kunabantu ababuya ko Free State, kunabantu ababuya ko Eastern Cape, ko Swaziland, since the groom or the bride is from that side of the country. But Zola, mhlambe into esingake sibheke njengamanje ukuthi yini ezokwenzeka from tonight until tomorrow. Mangabeke isidawu sesivulwa isidawu abantu ke abenza into efana lezo siyasibabize ngamaphoyisa, iphoyisa lenkosi okuyilona elibahlanganisayo. Singathi mhlambe uyena obafungisayo ukuthi uyabuza umthetho, uyamthanda na, bese yaphendula ke umakoti yaphendula giyagiye ngesinqindi sakhe azazohlaba phansi ngedolo esicephini phambi esiqeshini phambi kwamkhonyana wakhe. Lokho kuchaza ukuthi hayi uyamthanda ngempela. Kodwa ulwazi lwami lolo umuntu owazi kakhulu ngeindaba ezifana nalezo ubaba uThozani Biyela, uyena ozobe ngamele isigcawu kusasa, iphoyisa lenkosi okuyilona elizobe lihlanganisa izingane. Menziwa asikubingelele sikwamukele eindabeni zethu, sibonge kakhulu ngesikhathi osinikeze sona. Menziwa akusichazele okuzobe kwenzeka ukusuka namhlanje ebusuku kuze kuyophuma isigcawu kusasa.
Angibonge kakhulu ukuthola ithuba njengaleli, ngibingelele abalaleli. Cha, umsakazi wami omuhle osukwini lwanamhlanje ebusuku kuzofika insizwa la kuba waKhuzani, ziza lezi insizwa zizogqumshela, zizolindela umakoti ezofika osukwini lakusasa. Lezi insizwa zizobe lokhu iviliyela nje lapha zikhuza izaga, iyahlaba inyoni yezulu, into enjengalezo nje. Izaga nje izolokhu iqhamuka nje, insizwa iqhamuka indawo zonke, ziza la kuba waKhuzani ephethe amahawu zigiye futhi ebusuku. Kwayena uKhuzani uzogiya ebusuku, egiya nalezi insizwa lezi azobe nazo la ekhaya zizogqumshela. Ebese kuthi ke kusasa ekseni abasemzini ke sebeyafika ke umkhongi njengamanje uhambile uyolanda udwendwe. Bese beyafika ke, uma befika ke baye befike ke esangweni, ebese befike bethula bethule bengabanga imsindo, beze bothi mase beqondene nesango ebese bekhuza ke isaga sabo. Ngesikhathi bekhuza isaga lesi, insizwa lezi ezisuke zila ekhaya zisuke nazo ithule zingabanga imsindo. Enye endlini la khona insizwa kusuke kuvaliwe kungaphumeli umuntu ngaphandle behlale nje bethule bethi du ngesikhathi sebesikhuzileke isaga laba nalaba abasendlini bebe nabo sebesikhuza isaga sebenzela ukuthi nalaba beze ukuthi cha zikhona insizwa ezila ekhaya. Uma ngabeke sekunjalo ke umakoti ke bese yangena ke nalaba ke ahamba nabo kwabasemzini ke sebengena ke lapho ke ngehubo la kubo kwamakoti abothi mase bengenile ngehubo lela kubo kwamakoti maqede mase besenhlano othango ebese beyalimisa ke lelo hubo lelo sebehlabelela nje amagama amahle okujabula ukuthi ke emveni kwalokho ke ebese ke sebeyaphuma sebeyake laphana ke esangweni umkhongi sekumsebenzi wakhe njobe elande udwendwe umkhongi ke ozobe sebakhombisa ke izindlu ukuthi ke abesilisa bangena lapha kanjalo ngokuhlukana kwabo kobulili babo ebese beyangena ke lapho abesilisa ke maqede ke futhi ke lapho ke laba abakubo kwakhuzani ke ebese ke sekuyogunyushelwa ke manje na ke la khona kuzobe sebeqhudelana ke abasemzini bangezansi laba abakubo kwakhuzani okungumganwa indlamlenze uking bona ke bese beba ngenhla kugunyushweleke lapha ke kugunyushweleke nabo laba behlabelela amagama abo kuze kufike la khona abanye sebenokukhathala khona laba ke ababa nokukhathala ke kuyethiwa ke behlulwe yilaba abebelokhu bona beyimisela maqede lapho ke futhi ke ebese ke kubuyela ke esihlahleni ngoba umakoti yena ngesikhathi ugunyishelwa la usuke ehlezi lapha yana esihlahleni la suke ehleli khona elinde abakubo bothi mase beqedile ukugumshela la abakubo ke bese bebuyela lapha yana bebeshiye khona umakoti esihlahleni laba ke abakuba kwamganwa okukhuzani uking Khuba nabo ke sebeyaphuma ke sebeyalapha yana ke manje esihlahleni la khona umakoti baphuma njalo bahlabelela amagama amnandi okujabula befike lapha yana esihlahleni bese befike bejika phambi kwamakoti bebuye futhi ke beze ke esibayeni uma sebengena ke esibayeni la khona ke insizwa ke lezi ke ebezogqumshela ke seyizophinda zigiyeke la esibayeni ke manje uma zigiya ke la esibayeni mase iqedile ebese ke lo ke ongumgana laba kwaMpungoseke njengoking Khuba ebese khipha ke utshwala ke esibayeni okuziphuzo ezophuzwa esibayeni maqede lapho ke hayi ke kobe sekuphelile okothi ke ukuhamba kwesikhathi njengoba udwende lizokhuphuka ngo10 iphoyisa lele elimina la khona ke esezogqugquzela kubaganwa okungabakhwenyana abafowabo bakakhuzana ukuthi abalunge belungele manje na ukuya esigcawini ngoba abanikazi besigcawu kusuke kuyibona okufanele bephume eqala beyokhomba isigcawu beyohlala esigcawini iphoyisa ligqugquzela lokho ke ebese kuthi ke laba basemzini nabo futhi ngoba nabo basuke behamba nephoyisa lamaphoyisa omabili ayakwazi ukuthi exoxisane leli elisuke lingapha ngokubo kwamganwa liyelicela incwadi eyimvume alikhuphuka udwendwe leyo ncwadi leyo iphoyisa leli elisuke kuyileli la kubo kwamganwa lingayicelile incwadi bese liyayikhipha incwadi eshoyo ukuthi nangampela njengoba bela nje kusemthethweni ukuthi bebe la
menziwa asibambe nje kanjalo ngiyazi ukuthi ubusizofika ephuzwini lokuthi ubuze umakoti nomngwenyana ukuthi ngabe bayathandana na Zola umkhongi is the negotiator during the amalobolo negotiations.
I must say I've learned quite a lot from what he has said and I'm already imagining how all of that will play out tomorrow. But Xoli, let me show you something interesting about the Zulu culture as well. So umakoti, when she is welcomed, she needs to have, her own house. And I'm going to step out of shot so that you're able to see that house. That's the house that she will be occupying. Her husband has made sure that the house is ready for her, so that when she officially becomes Mrs. Mpungose, she then knows where she will be staying in this homestead of Khuzani, of course, with her children. I'm going to also try and see if we can show you preparations that are currently underway right across from where we are stationed with my colleague. So that is where, the tents are being set up, the stage, all activities that are expected to happen as far as the wedding tomorrow will be taking place right there. Those are visuals that my colleague is showing you. A lot is expected. Dignitaries are going to be part of the attendees. Former President Jacob Zuma is among the attendees that are expected. The Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, and of course other dignitaries that have not been mentioned. People from different parts of South Africa, after people saw pictures of the white wedding on social media, they could not wait to be part of this exciting part of the wedding, which is the second part, and that is the traditional wedding that is expected to start tomorrow in the morning. So our viewers need to make sure that they are glued on our screens tomorrow, because it's going to be an amazing day here on Channel 405.
Zola Sholwana and Vusizwe Langa, thank you very much for the education. I think is my biggest takeaway out of this. And I'm hoping that before we completely transition from Nkandla, we are going to show you a picture of the groom. And we've been talking about his attire. At some point, the team is going to show you those pictures. There is that picture. You would be forgiven for thinking that the man who is approaching the camera there is actually a lady. And you will hopefully see a much closer picture of Khuzani Mpungose, or Mpungose rather, because there is a particular significance to this attire. And I'm just going to say exactly his words when he was asked about it. And he says it reflects the importance of dressing appropriately and showing respect for the occasion. But here is the best part about why he says he dressed up in this way, because he has been in that attire for a couple of days now. He says this is done to prevent bad weather on the wedding day, as it is believed that the day should be sunny. According to tradition, failing to observe these customs may result in rain on the wedding day. So we're going to have to see whether Khuzani and the attire he has been clad in the last couple of days is indeed going to pay off. A beautiful, beautiful wedding it promises to be. You saw those tents. It's going to be a massive wedding.